What do you want to tell him about the Lord of the Diesels for, Dominion of Canada?
Because, Dwight D. Eisenhower, something happened.
What?
You helped out an LMS engine, which was very unorthodox. But I did something similar. I befriended a diesel.
You befriended a diesel? I knew nothing about this. Why are you only telling me about this now?
Dwight D. Eisenhower, so many things have happened during our careers, I can't tell you everything. Now let me start the story. During the days of British Railways, the Big Four all united, and we all became one. Instead of being rivals with each other, we had a brand new enemy. The Diesels. Us steam engines hated them, and we made them feel unwelcome and outsiders. It was 1960, and the days of happiness were gone, and the biggest threat, the Diesels, was bringing us down.
What do we have here? Another diesel, the so-called future of railways. The future of railways? You will fail. You were destined to. You're not as powerful as our steam engines. Failures. That's all you are.
Leave me alone. I only want to do my work.
Oh, he wants us to leave him alone. We'll tell you what. We'll leave you alone. If you leave us alone.
As steam engines were scared. We were in fear of getting scrapped. And it turned us into horrible, nasty monsters. One evening, I pulled a 3-hour train to Glasgow, and I had to rest there in the sheds that night. When I arrived in the sheds, I was horrified to see a diesel. And to make matters worse, I was stopped right beside him. The diesel nervously looked at me. Hello. Hello. Please don't be nasty to me. I don't want any trouble. We are not troublemakers. We are frightened. I'm sorry, I don't mean to frighten you. We're only out doing our jobs. We don't mean to be causing you any harm. I just looked away from him. Please don't ignore me. I'm a friendly diesel. And is that supposed to make everything alright? I'm not telling you what to do. I'm giving you a warning. There's a diesel out there. A diesel that despises you steam engines. And he is getting very irritated because of the way you're treating all of them. He could start a war with you. And that is the last thing we all want. Who is this diesel? Please do not tell anyone what I am telling you. He is the self-proclaimed Lord of the Diesels. I never heard of him. But you will hear of him. Everyone will. You will all feel his wrath if you don't stop. I will tell all the other engines in the sheds to go easy on the diesels. That is great. Thank you. What is your name? I am the Dominion of Canada. They call me the Highlander. Well, thanks for telling me, Highlander. You must not tell the other Injuns that it was me that told you. If the Lord of the Diesels found out, I would be done for. People may drive us, but he can cause lots of damage. Don't you worry, I will not betray you. The next day, I was on my way back to London with the express, and I could not stop thinking about what the Highlander told me. When I stopped at the station, Mallard was at the other platform. Hello, Dominion. Seen any diesels around? No, Mallard, I haven't seen any. Well, I do not depart for another 10 minutes, so let's hope one stops at the platform, and then I can give it some grief. Listen, Mallard, do we really have to keep annoying and bullying the Diesels? What are you talking about, Dominion? Of course we do! They're stealing our jobs! Oh dear. I tried warning all the other engines about the Lord of the Diesels, but they all laughed it off and thought I was silly. And now and again I had to spend the night in Glasgow, and I met up with the Highlander. And to my surprise we actually became friends. But I'd not tell any of the other engines, because they would have classed me as a traitor. The months passed, and the steam engines were getting more bitter with the diesels. Things started to heat up very badly, and unfortunately the passengers were starting to feel the strain and the tension between us. The atmosphere at stations and at sheds was horrible. It was now June the 1st, 1961, and to my relief there was still no word of the Lord of the Diesels. But one morning atop sheds, the Yardsman came to see us. It was announced at the House of Commons that British Railways has a chairman. Oh, really? What is he called? He is Dr. Baron Beechin. Apparently, he has very big plans for British Railways. Well, let's hope he gets rid of those horrid diesels forever. You know, things might be looking up for British Railways.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Beechin, the chairman of British Railways. And each and every one of you diesels have the honor of being the first to officially meet me. Now my head is full of many things. Many plans for British Railways, and I need to get them out of my head and turn them into reality. And I need your help to do it. This diesel that I stand beside is the self-proclaimed Lord of the Diesels, and you must listen to every one of his words. At the minute I stand before each and every one of you as the self-proclaimed Lord of the Diesels. But as the months and as the years go on, I will become the official Lord of the Diesels. We're all young, and you're all scared. You've been brought into this world, a world where you're hated by railway enthusiasts and the steam engines. The steam engines have been used from the very beginning, from the days of Stephenson's rocket, right through to the present day of the Flying Scotsman. And the fastest engine in the world, the Mallard. They have dominated the rails. But everything comes to an end. And unfortunately this is gonna happen to the steam engines. They're scared. They know we are far superior to them. They will rot in scrapyards as we take over the trains. You all need to be stronger and not let them push you about. I will represent each and every one of you as your lord, your master, and your mind. How are we supposed to take over if you're all acting like pathetic little cards? You need to be mean. You need to be rude to them. When they stop at stations, don't let them bully you. You must bully them. They are ending, and you are the future. The steam engines are the bad guys. They're the has-beens. We are the new age. Any questions? Lord of the Diesels. I want to be the future, but I feel kinda guilty. If those steam engines are gonna die. They have to die! If they don't die, we will die! Remove your consciences. Switch them off. You must be devious. Steam engines are our mortal enemies. You must pass my words around British Railways. Make sure every diesel follows me. With Dr. Beechin at my side, they will go where they came from, one by one. And this time, they will be destroyed.
I went to a railway on a trial, but I was sent away by a fat slob in a top hat. All because I upset one of his steam engines.
I agree. Steam is so outdated. They're nothing to us. We're superior like you said, Lord of the Diesels. We will treat them like dirt. No more Mr. Nice Guy from me. No more Mr. Nice Guy from me either.
They want a war. We'll give them a war.
That is good. Remember my words wisely, and make sure you spread them. Anything to add, Dr. Beechin? Oh, nothing to add at all, Lord of the Diesel. Your speech was superb. But I must let you know that every new diesel that is being built will be brainwashed by the workmen. They will come out of the works headstrong and devious like you want. They will not be weak like each and every one of them. I'm not weak anymore. Good, 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 that's what I want to hear. Oh, hail the Lord of the Diesels.
Oh, hail the Lord of the Diesels.
Oh, hail the Lord of the Diesels. Oh, hell me.